Vermaelen. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Riluh. Well, not hard to read that pass. The ball with Vermaelen. A super tackle and they've won possession. And moving the ball nicely. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Now, do they mean business on this occasion?
Well, as you can see from the stats, there's been little between the two teams. It's been really tight, really cagey. Let's just hope it opens up and one of these teams is willing to take a few risks.
Offside, a tight one. Abel. Offside, close one. The ball with Vermaelen. And he read it well, intercepting it. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Could cross it in here. Could be! A strong hand on the ball.
Well, they might be piling on the pressure, but they've got to make it count in those situations, that's for sure.
And that was a very fine read. Internacional showing good width. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Riluh. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Looking for that final pass. Looking for the goal that would put them ahead. They might be able to get in now. Brilliant save. Not messing around with that clearance. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So back underway here into the second half. Top class defending. And they have possession again. Went in strongly to win the ball. And that puts them in position. And the penalty is given. The referee right on the spot. And now a chance for them to take the lead here. Well, no card handed out, but quite a few upset players out there, Stuart.
Well, he's made a genuine attempt to play.
And he puts it away confidently.
Well, let's look at this again, and it's always a risky penalty. When it comes off, it looks great. If it's saved, you look foolish. On this occasion, it's a great penalty.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Well, options at the back post here. Threat over for now, it seems. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
Well, taken away. He won the ball. An incisive pass. Just the clearance that was called for. Internacional looking productive. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. That's very effective, good high pressing. Really getting stuck in. Daniel. Well, a crucial intervention inside the box. Well, it's not ideal, thinking back to earlier when she handed out the yellow card. "30 minutes left for play. Superbly read and executed.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
Well, in the end, nothing really to worry the keeper about. Good tackle taken away. De Vries. Now, he could be in hot water here, having already been booked. And it is the case that 2 yellows equal a red.
Well, that was always going to happen. He just couldn't contain himself, could he?
Dangerous looking attack. They couldn't maintain possession. Good use of advantage by the referee. Promising looking ball. Clattered away. Oh, breezing past him. Determined block. Flag raised for offside. "20 minutes to go. Well, he's lost it. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Can he finish? Oh, a goal to give them breathing room. Perhaps the one that will keep them up.
Yeah, defend well now, and they're safe. They surely can't let this slip. Well, as you can see, the defending is really poor, but he won't mind. It's a simple finish for him.
2-0 now, and back underway. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Very creative and easy on the eye, this from Internacional. Thumped clear. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end.
Well, no surprise there. Internacional are certainly controlling the possession here.
But without really creating enough chances. They've almost passed the ball for the sake of it. They need to start getting it into their front players much quicker to get back into this.
Well, let's see if they can win the ball back and do something with it. Carmona. And space to cross it. Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
Played over. Well, no end product. Well, it does seem to be going their way. They can only throw it away from here, and they certainly don't want to be doing that.
Big chance here, Derek.
Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Almost at full time, and I'll tell you what, playing away from their home patch has been a pleasant experience for them, Stuart.
Well, they've controlled most of the game, haven't they? Their 1- and 2-touch passing has been sharp, the movement's been bright, and they've scored some good goals. They just need to keep their concentration through to the final whistle.
And showing fine vision. Oh, he needs to clear it here. Nice and easy for the keeper. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. When you're on a yellow card, you've really got to tread oh so carefully. That's useful play. Well, not so fast. The referee says penalty, and maybe a late glimmer of hope for them. Well, they really need this. A goal! Accurate from the spot. Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Oh, foul play, says the referee. Well, great read there to intercept. Trailing as they are, they're not likely to get too many opportunities late in this game. Well, a corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic at this stage of the game. And over it comes. Well, very effective goalkeeping to touch it over. Well, a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag. Oh, it's in! And that's not going to help their cause in the relegation fight.
Well, they've only got themselves to blame. They've been dropping far too deep, almost inviting pressure.
And there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated, and goals very much part of the equation. Stuart, as always, interested to get your final analysis. And hello from the Heldenstadt, as it's known, the city of heroes. The venue is the Red Bull Arena. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
An alert intervention. It is a decent-looking attack here. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Gale. Well, the attack looks promising. And intercepted it. Plenty of support here. Tremendously strong in the tackle. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Well, sloppy in possession. Rousseau. Well, a good tackle. And tidily played. The delivery. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Oh, he's really opened them up here. The timing was perfect. It had to be. Brennan. Good-looking sequence. It could be... Oh, wonderful save!
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
Over it comes. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. Couldn't hang on to the ball. And given away. Can she find the right pass? Determined block. Denied again. Brito. Oh, great vision. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Nice switch of play. Running with the ball confidently. Timely intervention. Erkine. He'll have a go here. Goodness gracious me! How about that for technique? You can't strike them much better than that.
Well, as you can see, this catches everybody by surprise. Look where he is when he strikes it. That's a great goal.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Really nice ball. But the flag is raised, and that brings this move to an end.
Well, he saw the pass, but he just couldn't get it away quickly enough.
Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, the referee indicates that we've reached the halfway mark here at the Red Bull Arena. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Wonderful chance! A gift for any goalkeeper. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Skipping away. Nicely timed tackle. And a throw-in it's going to be.
Well, the hosts, as you can see, have enjoyed so much possession. But in terms of creating chances, they've been well below their normal standards. Unless that changes quickly, it's going to be a really frustrating day for them.
Well, she really deserves credit for that challenge. A really sumptuous ball. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Offside.
Well, he doesn't need to make his movement quite so quickly there. Just let the ball be played into the space.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Oh, in with a chance! Well, the keeper had a lot to do.
Well, it's a great piece of goalkeeping. So quick off his line.
Win. Far from a good pass. Chance to attack using width. Excellent refereeing, advantage in operation. Well, we saw what was going through the mind of the referee, but in the end, she says free kick. The referee might well have been tempted to book him for that. Resisted the temptation. Well, clattered away. How can he take them on and beat them? And the pass overhit. Aqui. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. It's not lost on them what a goal could mean at this late stage. Must take the lead here. And they do. And with so little time left, that will surely be decisive. Astonishing drama.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? And in with a real chance. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And relief as the keeper holds on.
Well, he reacts so quickly, doesn't he? That's a great bit of work from him.
Well, mopping up defensively. Oh, tremendous vision. Physically strong and secure on the ball. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, what a good finish to the game that was. They just wore down the opposition and in...
Well, it is a stadium that absolutely oozes history. Here we are at the San Siro in Milan. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. Stuart, chance here. In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations. So the match is restarted. 1-0 here. Early ball in. Palmed away by the keeper. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? In with a chance. Oh, it looked as though he might be through. Not so. They've regained possession. And steered back under a bit of pressure. Gale. Rodgers. Oh, the threat is there. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Has eyes for goal. Vital intervention. Behind in the game, but now they have a corner. And clears his lines. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially. Tremendous ball played through. Well, that was a gilt-edged opportunity for the equaliser.
Well, I'm not sure how he's missed the target from there. That's a poor effort.
And teammates around him. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. And he takes on the shot. Well, tremendous block. In the right place to cut out the pass. Rodgers.
Well, the hosts have completely bossed the game in the last 15 minutes, and they've created chances, but they just haven't had that end product. But you just get a sense that equaliser is coming.
Good-looking sequence. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. And back with Riluh. Will he play it in? Well, a bit of a disappointing finish. Over the touchline for a throw-in. And looking towards the back post. But it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Options in the middle. Corner given.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
Over it comes. Well, that's going to be all for the first half here at the San Siro. So back underway here into the second half. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. And Hansen. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Bodies forward and the break looks on. And close but offside nonetheless. They've got it now, what can they do? Able to get a body in the way. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And a goal to square the game. Edge of the seat stuff.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. But the finish is so easy. He's given far too much time and space. He doesn't even have to jump. Poor defending, you have to say.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Erkine. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Well, there you have it. The away team have had so much of the possession, but it's been a frustrating performance from them so far. They just haven't had enough guile in the final third. It's all been a bit too predictable, which has to change if they want to win this one.
Well, first order of business is to win the ball back. Oh, lovely ball. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Oh, great vision. Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. And the keeper more than equal to the task.
Well, this is a big moment and...
Must be! There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. And he's clear as lines. In behind for him to chase. Well, sometimes they come off for you, sometimes they don't, Stuart.
Well, he didn't get the technique right there, and as a result, he mistimes the contact on the ball.
Gale. Oh, breezing past him, but stout defending when it mattered. And he could be in proper trouble here. Erkine. Riluh. And the emphasis is on creativity. But they took care of the situation defensively. Well, wasted opportunity here. Would have been a decent chance, but offside the verdict. And he saw the situation developing. Oh, lovely incisive pass. Can he finish? And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. Excellent refereeing, advantage in operation. Not the pass he had in mind. And back with Riluh. And threading it forward. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Well, doesn't have to do it on her own. And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment. Well, I must say, this stadium falls in the must-visit category for any football fan, should the chance come his or her way. Anfield is the venue. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder, Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Has the strength to hang on to it. Shaheen. Determined defending. And teammates to play it to. Fairly comfortable in bringing that ball down. And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. Possession given away, unfortunately. And steered back under a bit of pressure. Good bit of pressing. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Can he finish? Putting his body on the line. Well, not giving him any breathing room. That's useful play. Speculative ball fired to the near post. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper, and that was always going to be claimed. And he's through here. And a touch of finesse. It's still alive. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted.
Well, the keeper's made a good save, but you just sense a goal is coming soon.
Well, that ball looks promising. And a goal kick will be next. They've given it away. Morozov. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Could be. There it is! The first goal of the game, and the lead certainly doesn't flatter them. Good value for it.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Possession lost, intercepted. And continues his run. Kobayashi. Untidy in possession. Morozov. All the way through to the keeper then. And Daniels has it. Lindgren. Svensson. Really good challenge. Played into the box. And that brings to an end the first half here at Anfield. So back underway here into the second half. Strong but fair tackle. And foul it is then. Now can they make something happen? Good-looking move, this. But no damage done, that's the main thing. Gale. Oh, a nice-looking pass. Well, he had a bit of work to do in getting to that through ball, the goalkeeper. High-quality defending.
Well, the visitors, as you can see, have enjoyed so much of the possession.
Oh, wait a minute. They could well be in. Still a chance. Well, threat over for now. 30 minutes to go then. Now, who can she play it to? Must score! In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. A chance to eat into their lead. Oh, striking the crossbar. You can't get much closer than that. A chance maybe from the wide position. The referee has given a corner. Trying to pick out a teammate. Just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
And into the last 20 minutes. Perfect tackle. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. The concession of a corner here. Now sending it in. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Oh, big opportunity! And failed to keep himself onside, unfortunately. So almost at full time, and the home side very much in command. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance?
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward, and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
Well, very effective play in possession. Well, disappointing end to the move. Lindgren. Svensson. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Firing it in, and taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Not away completely. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, fairly comfortable in the
Morozov. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Could be. Must score. In it goes. Delighted to be two in front. Hello to you from Milan, a city synonymous with high fashion. The stadium might not be fashionable anymore, but it remains iconic, the San Siro. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Lovely ball over the top. He just needs to keep a cool head. Well, whatever way you slice it, that was a terrible miss.
Well, he'll know what a bad miss that was. I'm not sure how he got that off target.
Ali. That's useful play. Here's Espinosa. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreves.
He landed really awkwardly on his shoulder there and is in some discomfort. But he's a tough cookie. I think he'll stay out there.
Cheers, Jeff. That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Being pressed and pressed high. Silva with it. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
1-0 then. He's given it straight to the opposition. On to Kramer. Promising possession, this. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Really nice ball. Oh dear, the goal was at his mercy. Tame effort. Riluh. Losing possession. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. So almost at half-time, and they are making good use of home advantage. Still a bit of work to do, though. Stuart, your thoughts on what you've seen?
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going in at half-time if it stays like this.
Well, the attack looks promising, but they dealt with the threat posed. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Well, a good tackle. And back with Riluh. Well, that's a well-timed pass. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Ali read it well.
Well, as you can see, the hosts have really dictated the play, and they've used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas. And I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
Well, not cleared away completely. Danger averted for now. Well, the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at the San Siro. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Oh, this is looking promising. And the cross into the middle. Well, the danger is still there. Nicely timed tackle. Esposito. Correa. And the ruling is offside here. And he read it well, intercepting it. And now passing it through. Determined defending. Over it comes. And oh, it's in. We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. And options in the centre. And will it be the leveller? Absolutely spot on with that challenge.
Si invitano I tifosi a lasciare pulito il proprio posto e a raccogliere le eventuali cartacce al termine della partita. Grazie per la collaborazione.
Andrade with it. Esposito. Now can they make something happen? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Danger averted. But it did look dangerous for a moment, but the keeper has it now. Esposito. Well, the pass not finding its target. Can he take advantage? And not an attempt he'll be terribly proud of. "20 minutes to go in this one. Now with Correa. Well, they keep the ball moving. Chance to cross. So a throw in here. On the ball, Correa. This looks threatening. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Trailing as they are, they must make good use of this corner. Still not clear. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Well, pressure building, another corner. Well, a struggle to get it away properly. Firing it in, putting his body on the line. Now sending it in. Well, not cleared away completely. Another perfect position to read it. There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1. Gale. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. He's protecting it well. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully...
And a warm welcome from a venue that really oozes football history. I'm talking, of course, about the San Siro in Milan. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And no, well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. So we have an early booking here to report, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think the referee's absolute...
Can he put it away? And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Gale. And the danger's still on. She's made a really good intervention there. Moving the ball forward with purpose. And a penalty it is. Well, when you're behind in the game, you certainly don't want to be conceding spot kicks. Well, he's avoided a booking, but the complaints continue.
And I can understand why. I think it's a poor foul. It should be a yellow card for me.
And a chance for 2-0. And he slots it home with confidence.
Well, here it is again, and just watch the keeper. He stands still, hoping it's hit down the middle. Unfortunately for him, he's got it wrong.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Lopez with it. Here's Camara. Not a great pass. And he's got the beating of his opponent. Gale. Just the clearance that was needed. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And unable to keep the ball.
Well, the hosts, as you can see, have enjoyed so much possession, and that's been because of their ability to win the ball back so quickly. Their pressing has been excellent, and they just haven't stopped working. It's been a fantastic performance up to now.
Indeed, perhaps they can cash in again. Let's see. Determined defending. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Well, thumped clear. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Breaking at pace. Chance to cross. And a no-nonsense clearance. It's there for him. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. And over it comes. And striking the post. And clearing it away. Well, let's see if something comes of this. But mistimed his run.
Well, he's got the timing all wrong there. He just needs to bide his time.
Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. And there we have it. The first half comes to an end here at the San Siro. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. And space to attack. And delivered into the box. And he was in the right place to intercept. Good visualization and execution. A glorious chance. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Delivering it. And the danger's still on. Can he apply the finish? The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Riluh. Will he play it in? Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Kuipers. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. And that came off the defender, so it'll be a corner. Can someone get on the end of this? A wild effort it was, and probably the less said about it, the better. Failed to keep hold of it. An example of how to press. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Gale. Erkine. Riluh. He's going forward well here. He's got to score! And it's come off the keeper. Good pressure high up the pitch. Oh, just look at that! I don't mind saying, that is out of this world! Spectacular!
Well, here it is again, and that's a sublime piece of skill. Just look how he flicks it over the defender's head and then has the composure to finish. What a great goal that is.
Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. And outfoxing her opponent. And a good-looking ball. And cleared away. A gift for any goalkeeper. He's protecting it effectively. Oh, but they've lost it now. Well, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
And he read it well, intercepting it. And foul it is then. 10 minutes to go then. Ouattara. And teammates around her. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Not what you want to be doing when you've already been cautioned. And perhaps a bit fortunate not to be shown the yellow card. Different story next time, no doubt. And they need to get tighter. Nicely timed tackle. Han. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with... So we have an early booking here to report, Stuart.
Yeah, I think the referee's absolutely...
Can he put it away? And a goal right off the bat. No wonder. Good pressure high up the pitch. Oh! And hello from the Red Bull Arena in Leipzig, just across the Elster Basin from the plush Kotterweg training facility. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, thanks, Derek.
Oh, big opportunity! Well, the only way to say it is he got it all horribly wrong, Stuart.
Well, he has to make the keeper work harder than that. That's a tame finish.
And there's the delivery. Clattered away. And possibilities here. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. And Yoshida with it. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Now, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. On to Jakobsson. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Dangerous looking through ball. Well, I must say it did look so promising, but the flag is raised. Offside the verdict, Stuart.
Well, he's just too eager there. It's the right run, but he's made it too early.
He's got to score! Still possibilities. Well, a time for composure on the ball.
Well, you have to think they're going to take the lead at some point, because they're really looking dangerous at the moment.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. Gale. Must be! Just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And space to cross it. Just the challenge that was required. Oh, a nice looking pass. And he could cash in. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Well, quite simply, the cross was too close to the keeper. Yoshida. Olsen. And a goal kick is the outcome. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Oh, a fine block. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. In with a chance. Can he finish? And they've bought themselves a bit of time. Will he finish? High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high. You're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
Moving the ball forward with purpose. Well, disappointing end to the move. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. And nobody there to pick him up in the centre. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. So back underway following the equaliser. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Could be a chance to break here. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Happy to take on the shot, and the keeper more than equal to it. Can someone get on the end of this? And that is going to do it. That is going to be all for the first half here in Leipzig. So back underway here into the second half. He's in here. Defensive excellence there.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Trying to deliver it accurately. Just cutting off the supply. Now, options are plenty. Erkine, intense pressure. Chance to attack using width. Really vital interception. Alas, he's made his move too early. Offside. Well, they get the ball once more. I must say, this looks promising. Chance to take the lead. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? But he could run onto it here. Is this the moment? Tremendously strong in the tackle. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? Well, a yellow card it is, and not too many complaints.
No, he can't argue with that. He's been warned.
An effective challenge.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
That's useful play. But quick thinking defensively. And it's played into the centre. And he's gone and scored to level it again. And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Take it away. And that puts them in position. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Offside.
Well, he doesn't need to make his movement quite so quickly there. Just let the ball be played into the space.
Still pushing for what could be a winner. Can he put them in front? No is the answer to the question, and that could be so important at this stage.
Well, will they get another chance? That would surely have won the game for them.
Not really the ideal clearance. Could be a chance to break here. This looks promising out wide. Will he play it in? Great opportunity. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? And cleared away, a corner kick it'll be. He takes aim. Great chance to make it a brace, but the keeper had his say.
Well, he has to get a second goal soon. He's been brilliant today.
Corner kick played in. Oh, a goal! He's going to be rightly proud of that moment. Sensational!
Well, just look at this. He couldn't have hit it any better, could he? This is the perfect example of a bicycle kick.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Not what you want to be doing when you've already been cautioned. Well, the referee might have been tempted to reach for his pocket, but wasn't.
Well, it's a foul, but not a bad one. A warning is just about the right decision.
Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Well, no card, but the referee clearly indicating that he's on his last warning. Well, very effective goalkeeping to touch it over. And now a corner. Can they take advantage of it? A deft clearance. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. Well, back underway here, and it's quite simple. Both teams must steel themselves for 30 extra minutes. Deciding to go inside. Oh, great defending. He has teammates around him. That's excellent defending following the cross. Breaking at pace. Crossing possibilities. Well, clattered away. Intercepting it intelligently. Excellent first touch under the circumstances there. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Bonk. And room now out on the wing. And the snuffing out of the cross there. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Might really be able to trouble them here. Takes it on. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.